Another in the list of songs that get stuck in my head for months and months on end, Sour Girl by Stone Temple Pilots. 4, Brandon Calloway, Melvin Green. That's funny because I call sandwiches Melvins. Don't know where I got it, I just do. Marcello, Guizze, I dare not pronounce that name, but I'm sure it's Italian for goose, so Marcello Goose, and Sick One Weary 0422, some amount of numbers, who says, what's the best way to keep your guitar from getting stolen? Put it in a bass case. Ba-dum. Here we go, ready? There's only 3 parts to this song. The intro, the awesome part, the weird part, ready? So we're going to do it one note, and then sloppily, and then with arpeggios. One note, we're going to start on the A string 5th fret, 5, 7, 8, 7, and then we're going to move to E8 with our pinky. So, and then start on E8, A5, A6, and then to E7, and then E8, 7, and then you can do power chords, F to G, or you can do your whole root. You can do power chord plus a 3rd there with your middle finger, or you can do the whole chord, whatever you want there. But here we go, one more time with the one note method. A5, 7, 8, 7, E8, E8, A5, 6, 5, E7, 8, 7. Now the thing is, what you want to do is lay your pointer finger down across the A, the D, and the G strings, and now you can strum sloppily down those 3 and do the same thing with this hand, but you want to keep this the whole time across A, D, G. One level more complicated than that, you hear a guitar in the distance arpeggiating those notes, so he'd be all like separately, right? Or kind of any mix of those 3 that you want. Of the intro. Verse coming, don't move. Alright, the verse. Just 4 chords. The first one, it's a D, but it's a C shape. So grab your C shape, put your G on top, which doesn't change the C-ness of the chord. C is made up of C, E, and G. So putting a high G in there doesn't change the fact that it's C. And by the same token, moving it up 2 frets and having a high A there doesn't change the fact that it's D. We just have this open G string, makes it a D with a 4 in it. Yeah, so you can give it a... Now, at which point, just a down up, at which point Dean very casually goes like this. Middle finger on E6, pointer finger G5, ring finger on E5, and pinky finger on B6 with an open D and no A string. I cannot do this. This is bananas. So what I do is middle finger E6, pointer finger G5, and ring finger B6. That's without that high note. You hear that high note stay. I just can't even. I failed the audition for Stone Temple Pilots. But yeah, but what is this chord? Well, it's a B flat. Check it out. From your root 6 major, we have our root that we know and love. We got a 5th. We got another root, and then we have the 3rd here with the middle finger. Now, if we drop this note 2, we've got a root, and that note, it's the add 9, because it's the higher 2, right? We have our open D, which for B flat, there it is, it's the 3rd. That's what makes it an add 9, not a suspended 2, because it's got a 3rd and a 2, the next 2, the 9. Yeah, so B flat, it's major 3rd, it's add 9, then we have the 5th here with our pinky, which I'm not going to do again, and then we have the major 7th. So it's a 5-note chord if you do it right. There it is, Crazy Town. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. And it's still hard, so works. And then we're going to go to F. You can play whole F up to G, and then suspended for it by kind of smashing your pinky finger down on the G string 5th fret. Or you can do little F and do that suspended 4 with your pinky on the G string 5th fret. I'm going to opt for that version. Nice and slow. I forgot to change. Ah! There we go. One more time. And then we have the chorus, Don't Move. I kind of want to explain that chord relative to the B flat little F shape, because it really looks like you're doing a D shape, which would be a D, E, F, right? With a B flat in the bass, which would be its 4th. Yeah, you could call it that. That wouldn't be wrong, but check it out. From B flat, which I'm going to gravitate towards because we're using a low root here, which is the B flat. I'm going to not call that the 4th. If you take your F shape, what's happening is you have this note leaves. We're not using that note, but this note goes down 2. So now this note stays the same. Your B string 6th fret and your E string 6th fret, which is the other B flat root, goes down 1. So that's what it's coming off of the F shape, even though it really looks like a D shape, and it is a D shape. It's not a D shape. It's an F shape that's been mangled. Okay, here comes the chorus. All right, relative the verse, the chorus is pretty easy. We're going to start with that B flat major 7 add 9, but the cheating way, so we're leaving the major 7 out of it. Remember, we want the D string ringing out. That's the major 3rd of this chord. What would you? And then think of your C shape again, but think of it with these fingers instead. I'm still doing a C, D, E, F, right? This would be an F, a C-shaped F bar chord. But what we're going to do is leave the open A string. That's in your F chord. There it is. It's the major 3rd. So the short way of saying that is open A, D7, G5, and B6. If you'd add that, it'd look like a C-shaped F, but we're putting the A and the bass in the stead. And then, thank God, a regular old C and a regular old G. So, crazy B flat chord. What would you do? F with an A in the bass, C, G. Now, Dean's hand stayed down here, so what I think he's playing is our B flat suspended 2, which is kind of a simpler version of the crazy chord. It's a little more majestic too, so what you're going to do is 1 on the A string, 3-3 D G, and 1-1 B E. Followed by regular F, and then G, but what happens on the G is really cool. There's a lot of it's Dean. There's going to be a lot of theory chat in here, but G is made up of 3 notes. All regular major and minor chords are made up of 3 notes, and G is G, B, and D. So once you strum your G chord, notice the 2 G's in this chord are the 2 E strings, right? 3rd fret of both E strings is 2 G's. You're going to go G up to the 7th fret, just those 2 notes, and you can kind of let the middle stuff ring out. That's B's, so G's 3rd, and then up to the 10th fret, which is D's. G's 5th. So, chorus, well, here's that. And the whole chorus is crazy B flat chord. F with an A in the bass. C. What would you do if I? Regular B flat, suspended 2, F, and G. And that's all the pieces, because the bridge is just just that. So just 3 pieces. For Sour Girl by Stone Temple Pilots. Awesome request. I'm glad we have done that one now because it's definitely one of my favorites. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time with more it's cold. My lips are like, they don't move right. With more stuff. Goodbye.